Edublocks Video 6, Count Controlled Iteration. In this video we're going to make a small program which will print out a multiplication table. So we're going to start off by creating a variable which is going to have which times table we want. I'm going to call it table. And at the beginning I'm going to ask the computer, as we've done before, to ask for a number, and enter table to generate. Now we're going to come along to the loops bit. Now we're going to use a for loop, count control. Okay, now we're going to go up to 12 times table, so 12 times the number. So in here I'm going to put in range 1, because I want to start at 1 times up to 13. Now, normally we go up to 12, but because we don't include the top number, we're going up to 13. So then what I need to do is print out the correct thing. So in statements, I'm going to go to print variable. Now before we do that, we've got to create that create that answer. So I'm going to create a new variable. I'm going to call it answer. And what we're going to do is set that answer to be table multiplied by I. So we need to go into statements, sorry, not statements, into math, and we pick up the calculation one there, and then I'm going to put my two variables in there. So table multiplied by I, my counter variable, and plot that in there. And now all I need to do is to print out that answer. Let's give it a run. Let's pick a nice easy times table so we can tell if it works. So I'll go for the 10 times table, and it didn't work at all. Now I wonder why that is. Let's go and have a look back at the program. Right, can anyone spot where the error is? Now it's here. I rushed a bit. I've got adding. That needs to be multiplying. Remember, a star is to multiply. Let's run it again. Let's try again with 10. That's better. There's my 10s times table. Now we can tidy this up a little bit, so let's see if we can make it look a little bit more user-friendly. Instead of just printing out the answer, it'd be quite nice to say 1 times 10 is 10. So let's see if we can do that. So we're going to need a few more statements here. So I'm going to put out, I'm going to grab one of these, and I'm going to grab one of these. So I want to print out I, and then a times, and then table. So I'm going to start with I. Then I'm going to make this into a times. And then I'm going to need to duplicate this again because I want I times table. And then I want to duplicate that again and make equals. So it should say 1 times table equals answer. So I'm going to squeeze that inside there like that. So 1 times 7 equals 7. 2 times 7 equals 14. Let's run it again. Let's go for the 10 times table again. And there we have. 1 times 10 equals 10. 2 times 10 equals 20. And so on. We could tidy it up and put it in one line for those experts amongst you. So let's do that now. Now, instead of having these, I need to create my own one this time. So I'm going to go to statements and enter my own code. Now we did this before, so this is what I want. Print, open brackets, and then I want str. I need to put the string version, i.e. the word version of the number of I, plus, in quotes, the time symbol, plus, again, the string version of my table, plus, and equals, plus the string version of my answer. And then finally, close brackets to finish it all off. Okay, so it's quite complicated that. I can then put that in there instead of this. I'm going to remove that and run it. Let's try with the, well, let's do the 7 times table this time. And as you can see, that's a much nicer looking output.